Hi lovers, my name is Tan. Welcome back to my channel. And today we're gonna do a what I eat in a day, and this is perfect because it's a day where I work from home and all the food that I eat is going to be home food. So like let's cook at home because why are we going out and getting food? Listen, I love going out and buying food and eating out at restaurants, but we don't have to do that every fucking day, and we don't have to do that every week. If you like what you see, definitely stick around. I post travel content, vlog content, any sort of content really that sits right with me. So yeah, let's get it started. Let's literally get it started. Okay, also my face, do you see the cheek is red? I think it's because I was walking outside in the city, 20 minutes of like 5-degree weather, and my cheeks are so red. So it's 4:48 a.m. and we're gonna have our first food of the day. And also, what am I doing today? I'm going to a spin class. I have a doctor's appointment. I'm working from home, and then I'm editing a video. I think I might edit this video as well, so that way it's like ready for next week. Look at us, like really jamming into this year. It's 2026 and we're gonna lock in. I think really locking in also comes down to diet. So maybe we can do like a 2026, like what I eat in a day and like the Great Lock In, because I want to make the Great Lock In a series, and I think it's naturally becoming a series. And yeah, I have a spin class at 6 a.m. So I'm going to eat now my first meal of the day. And I know everyone is starting to do like their Chinese this year. So I'm like, how can I be Chinese this year? Like Chinese every year, really. So I tried like the hot water thing in the morning, and it was like really hot in my chest. So I do like peppermint tea in the morning, which is great. Anything with hot water I heard is really good, like lemon or something. I used to love a hot water with lemon. Oh yeah, I remember this. 2019. I was like on that food combining shit. Also like this is what I eat in a day. This is not what you should eat in a day, you know? Like don't take what I eat into your diet, lifestyle. If it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. This is what works for me, and I think I need to enter a disclaimer that this is what works for me. Like I enjoy eating these foods. These are the foods that nourish me and might make me feel satisfied, full, etc. I do train a lot, so I'm trying to get more carbs in. I might not get enough carbs now, so I feel like looking back at this, I'm gonna watch it and be like, I should have ate like a bread here. I should have ate like a yogurt here. So I think it's also more for me to also understand like how can I improve my choice of eating and make it healthier, but also like this is to show you how realistic it is. I also train. I'm training for 8 races this year. I'm doing a half marathon in the city. I'm not gonna say what because I don't want to jinx it for myself. But I'm doing a half marathon and I'm doing like a couple 10Ks and 5Ks. I need to cover my face. I got a shiesty. I had to. It's too cold here. It's like 5 degrees, and clearly my skin is irritated from the cold. So yeah, let's do it. Let's do the what I eat in a day. Hope you guys enjoy. Bye. It's also so freaking cold, so I put on this Uniqlo sweater to keep me warm, and I'm spraying this perfume. I don't know if you can see, but it's the pistachio body mist. And it smells really good. So I don't believe this is my personal preference in putting on perfume when you go to the gym and like run or do whatever, because you are literally sweating it off. But if you make it last, baby, you can make it last. It just doesn't last for me because I don't do the right steps and I don't have enough time in the morning to be like, I need to smell good. So yeah. Mwah. This skin thing is actually kind of funny. It's like, I look like a cartoon. You know those like cartoons when they have like the little patch of pig stuff? Blush. The fuck? This is funny. This is so funny. See how the cold, like I'm not meant to live here in New York. I feel like I'm meant to live somewhere else. that's not the cold because it's so irritating for my skin. I went to Miami in November and it was like the best of both worlds. Like I love my cities. I love my cities. I also love my beaches. Miami has both. Miami has the Miami Beach and like Brickell, downtown Miami, everything. Best of both worlds. So I visited just because I wanted to go to Miami and I like loved it. Miami, California, I really love. I went to Qatar recently to visit my family and that was really nice because the city is like 15 minutes away. I need a city and a beach all within 15 minutes of each other. Like that is the best of both worlds. I'm just yapping. I need to eat. This is my water bottle I use whenever I work out or drink water at home. I don't bring this to work. I should. I don't actually have a water bottle that I bring into work. I just use cups of water, which is really bad. These are the hydration packets I use, and I found this in my bag because I keep one in my bag, one in my backpack. Just like anywhere I think I would need an electrolyte pack, or like if I start to feel lightheaded or getting a muscle cramp, I know I'm dehydrated. So these Relight mango ones, basically you just tear one apart and the fumes of it come out, which like is annoying. The Element ones, they are my favorite. I love using the lime flavor in workouts and just like in my water. Let's see if I can do this like without adjusting. But I open it up, basically take the pack and just pour it in there. So that's what I'm saying. The fumes of the packet are in the air. So you shake it up. These are really salty. And I don't think they're as salty as the Element ones. I don't remember. But they are salty, but they do clump together when you put it into the water. And I guess like you just have to shake it so much for it to not clump. Element doesn't do that. So I guess like after, I mean, this ran out already. So I'm going to get the Element ones. That is like my water prep for my workout and like also throughout the day. I literally drink the entire thing during my workout and it's an hour class. And I'm not like, oh, I need to pee. I think I'm just that dehydrated. I don't need to go to the bathroom, so I drink all of this. My pre-workout, which is a honey stinger and the salted caramel one. These, baby, I saw Erica Holgan, I think is her name, on YouTube recommend these. And she used them for running, like as a chew. When I go to my workout classes or like running, something, I like to have these. I started taking them for purely like my cycling classes, Pilates, anything, to be honest. These are my favorite. It's so good. And then I'll have a banana because, girl, we need to lock in this year. I want the girls to not train fasted this year, to really lock in and really see results this year because summer is what? Around 5 months away. What do you mean summer? I hate when like winter comes around, but then we're like, wait, summer's coming up. And January felt like the longest month. The longest fucking month. Oh my God. If you know what happened this month, my dad recently passed. And that was like the I don't even want to call it the first week of January. It was like the first week of December, or the last week of December. But it was January 3rd. And I'm just like, it's about to be 4 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 weeks tomorrow. And I'm like, that's crazy. And I've been feeling more emotional about it. I'm also like about to get my period, on my period too. So I just know like everything's kind of piling on top of each other. So I also reached back out to my therapist because I know with all these things happening, I can't mentally handle it on my own, or it's not going to be good for my mental to keep going like this. I need it again. I had a thought yesterday and I was listening to a Weeknd song. I think it was Try Me. And I started tearing up and I was like, what is going on? And I was thinking about my car accident that I had and like I felt it again, like the actual car accident. And I was like, I need to go back to therapy. So I don't know if you hear my mom coughing. I hope not. I hope she's okay. Okay, we're gonna eat. Gotta eat your banana. Got you. As you can see, it is 8 degrees outside. My butt is cold. Everything is cold. I should have wore sweatpants, but whatever. We're gonna head out. We're gonna head out. I hate when girls are like, I'm gonna head. I'm like, head where? Head out, girl. Say it. Say your sentence out loud. Anyways, that's what I'm gonna do. Head the fuck out. Okay, so now we are at my spin class. It's 5:54, class starts at 6, so I'm gonna go inside right now. It's still 8 degrees and I'm wearing nothing but a Sherpa from Uniqlo. But listen, I'm going in and out of the class and that's it. But everyone that's watching, please wear a check, because literally it affected my face as well. And cover your face. Okay, bye. I just finished. Oh my god. It was 45 minutes. So it wasn't that bad. It's still 8 degrees an hour later. My CarPlay is finally working because on my way here it wasn't, so I was listening to Hot 97. And it's so funny because I would listen to that every morning on my way to high school. Or like middle school, I guess, too. But, oh my god, 6:51 a.m. I'm gonna head home, shower, and get ready for the day. I have work today, but it's work from home, so I'll see you when I'm back home, all showered up, and eat my first meal of the day. First, that banana, and I ate my honey stinger on my way here. I walked in and I had so much of the crumbs on my jacket and I didn't even realize until I looked down. So the girl working at Eclipse at the front was probably looking at my sweater and was like, girl, I didn't even realize until I saw it. I was like, what the fuck? So I had to wipe it off. Okay, I'll see you back home, guys. Bye. I just got back out of the shower and you know, this is so funny because if you're brown and you have like one of these towels, like it saves you. I'm just using my mom's. I usually use a t-shirt towel for my hair. So now let me do my hair. I washed it. I typically wash it like twice or 3 times a week. And if you have curly hair, I actually in the shower, what do I use? I use Head and Shoulders because I do have dandruff. And I use the 2-in-1. I use my mom's shampoo and conditioner in one, and then I follow up with the Cantu conditioner and like leave it in my hair and then rinse it out with like cold water. This is my hair routine. It's just 2 things, and I use the As I Am leave-in conditioner and then the Multicultural Curls curl cream. And that's it. I really like the Mixed Chicks leave-in conditioner. I think I bought it, let me double check, because I know it was like running out of conditioner. Oh no, I guess I didn't. I bought more of As I Am. It tends to leave my hair more like thicker, and I guess that's good. I just like a more wavier look of my hair. I have like wavy-ish hair. More curly. I guess it's more curly now because I also got a haircut recently. If you're in like Rockland, Westchester, and you need a good hairstylist that also does similar hair to me, I highly recommend Jessica. She has her own hair salon in Dobbs Ferry called The Beauty Parlor, and I first found her on Google, I think, back in 2023, and she literally cut my hair to the gods. Like, she is from heaven, and she came down to earth to bless women and men to cut their hair. And she gave me, like, I never really got into layers until her, and I found this picture on Pinterest of this girl that had layers in like 90s blowout look. And I was like, I want that. And she also has similar hair to me, like a curly-ish pattern. So like 3A, 2C. She basically, like, I trusted her. I was just like, you know what? You got this. And she did it. And I kept going back to her because that's like mother. That's literally mother. I'm looking at more at my face, and that cold really hit me last night. I went to see a movie. I went to see The Moment with Charlie XCX and All in A24. And I saw it at the Angelica Film Center in the city. It was so like good because I went alone and I love going to movies alone. I'm using Miss Jessie's multicultural curls and just taking this much and literally just like running it like prayer style and then scrunching. There are some parts of my hair that are dry and I will literally just run my hands under the sink and, you know, scrunch it in. I haven't went to the movies alone. I highly recommend just trying it. Literally get out of your comfort zone. Stop waiting for people to like respond and tell you that they can't come so you can't go. Don't depend your life on other people. Like just go to the movie theaters alone. And I started doing that 2022 and so fun. Like I actually enjoyed it. I think there was a lot of us that were alone in the theater. And the theater is actually pretty cool. And I went to the earlier times because I think after a certain time people started getting out of work and I was like, oh, good thing I missed the rush. Also, Aquaphor Advanced Therapy. This is what I use for my lips because I used to use Laneige. Dried me out. I still use Summer Fridays mint like lip butter balm. I just use that on the go. But this, and I also use Vaseline too. But this, oh my god, this is the secret and this is the trick. I also use this like in between like my hands if they get dry. Like I usually get cracked skin here in the winter recently. This is the coldest, absurd. So I use this and I love it. And I used to use this as a kid too because I had really bad eczema. But yeah. Okay, so once the hair is done, I'm gonna go wash my hands before I do anything else, cause ew. So these are my perfumes. I have a lot, and this is not all of it, but I tend to like keep them in this corner, and I need to clean out the ones that I don't use as often. But maybe I'll do like a perfume collection thing. So right now, I've been using this a lot for work. And I got this from Doha. And I have a couple more in my my organizer that I threw. And my cousin actually got me a bunch. So thank you, Lijna Jachin, for getting me them. Yeah, I don't know which one I want to use. I also have like the EOS ones, my body sprays. I have this one. I have this one. This one I really like. I think I might use this one. Victoria's Secret. This Velvet Petals Brulee. It smells so good, like a flower and a cupcake. Delicious. Ignore all of this. It's so dirty because my mom does cook a lot and the fumes and everything catch. So we're doing breakfast and we're gonna keep it real simple right now. And then I think lunchtime is gonna be the time when I eat like eggs, bacon, etc. This is what I do. Got my bowl. And this is my cereal, the 3 Wishes grain-free honey cereal. And this is just like Cheerios, but like a healthier Cheerios. This is the ingredients, just chickpea, tapioca, pea protein, cane sugar, and all that. It is expensive. It's like $8 a box. So I be very mindful on how much I'm eating because if it's saying serving size is 7 servings and 1 cup is 130 calories, I should not be eating this 3 times and be like, oh, next box, please, girl. So I eat this and I just poured like a little bit in here, this much. My mom has whole milk, which I think is because she usually gets 2%. I think it's because whole grocery debacle of when everyone ran out of food and they were just like, oh my god, the storm's coming, so we have to buy like groceries and whatnot. So she never buys whole milk. She buys 2%, and this is the milk that she drinks. So I'm like, if she's buying whole milk, they definitely just didn't have 2% there, because I accidentally bought 2% and I guess they didn't have fat-free. I usually drink the fat-free Fairlife protein milk. It's just milk, but it does have more protein than regular milk. This one has 8 grams because this is like whole milk. It's full fat, I'm pretty sure. So I pour like a little bit in there, if you can see. It's a lot, but whatever. Then I use the blueberries that I get from ShopRite. And I throw in like a few. Get your fruit in as well. People just not be eating fruit. I like blueberries. If you don't like blueberries, can't fucking talk either. If you don't like blueberries, you can throw in strawberries or something. But I like my blueberries. I always did. So this is my breakfast. It's very small, and I literally told you guys that you should be eating as much protein, like a lot of protein in the morning, and I'm not having that much, I know. But I am running late, so I don't want to make my bacon eggs right now. Then I have my mush, 15 grams of protein, and this protein basically is so freaking good. Like, I love the protein ones though, because it's thicker. I like my oatmeal to be thicker. It's 280 calories, and then the ingredients, not that much. Oat milk, rolled oats, peanuts, dates, sea salt. That's it. I stirred in my oatmeal, and then I'm having my cereal. So I'm gonna sit down and eat, and then I'll see you. I'm back. I just came back from the doctor's, dropped off my contact lens prescription. My contacts were like $200 for 6 months. And then I was like just chatting about LASIK, and he was telling me that it's not worth it. So I'm not gonna get LASIK because I don't want to get LASIK to go back to my vision 20 years down the line. Doesn't make sense. You know, I'm getting LASIK to literally get rid of it forever, and that's not possible. So we're not gonna do it. I'm making peppermint tea now. I'm gonna log into work and just clock in for the day because it's so windy out, and I was literally looking at my skin again. I was like, all right, it's gonna go down with time. I think it was just the true irritation of the wind and the cold wind yesterday from walking. Let me make my tea. I'll show you guys my tea making. It's nothing really crazy, to be honest. This is what I use, the Perfectly Mint Bigelow Black Tea. And this is like the spice rack I share with my mom. I'm at my desk now, sipping my Perfectly Mint tea. That's actually not perfectly mint. It tastes like a black tea. So I'm gonna find a perfectly mint tea that tastes like perfectly mint. I'm gonna do my work now. And then, you know, have some lunch soon. I'm very tired. Like it's hitting now. But I'm surprised I went this long without, you know, crashing yet, because I've been up since 4 a.m. So like 7-ish hours. So yeah, let me sip my tea, and then I'll come back around 12-ish for some lunch. We're gonna make our lunch breakfast. I'm gonna call it a lunch breakfast because that's what it is. Egg whites. I get mine from ShopRite. Then I've been hearing some shit about the Vital Farms eggs, and my mom keeps buying them, and I just keep forgetting to tell her don't buy them. 2 eggs. I also have very high cholesterol, and if you're a girly that has high cholesterol, I think I'm gonna use cheddar cheese. Me talking about high cholesterol and then me talking about dairy. Whatever, it's fine. Butterball, not my favorite. I like my beef bacon. They just didn't have any in store. And then an apple, cheddar cheese to put on top of my 2 eggs, and egg whites. I'm not picking up the egg whites, you guys already saw it. And then this baby, the My Protein Clear Whey Isolate Orange Cream Powder. The best. I'm using unsalted butter for my eggs. I just find that it works better when I cook my eggs, and I literally don't use that much. I just use this much. So I put that on the pan. Okay, now I'm having my snack, and it's literally these Shades gummies, and my friend Alka got them from the UK. And I love Beta Squad, so I was like, how am I gonna try them? And she knows I love Beta Squad, so she got me the gummies. They're so good. I'm back. I logged off of work, and I'm still drinking my protein juice that I made for lunch, and I was gonna have another snack, but I might have one in an hour. I drank so much peppermint tea, and my appetite is not there. It's funny how I like announce things. I'm like, I'm gonna do this. I'm like, okay, we get it. So, crocheting time. Also, Tell Me Lies time. That show is fucked up, but you know, we still watch it. I'm gonna lock in, do my activities, my hobbies. Bring back hobbies, please. We are a month into 2026 and we need to do more hobbies. And then after that, I'm gonna edit one of my YouTube videos. And then after that, I have some books to finish. Misunderstood, I've almost done. And then also, same with Atomic Habits. If you can see that little sliver, almost done with that. So I definitely can finish those two today and get to my romance books because February is about to start soon. And I have a book at the library called The Love Lyric. And I'm like smiling as I say it because I need to start that in February. Hello. I also need to start Monte Cristo. So let me lock in. I'm about to have dinner and we are having red Thai chicken soup. I made it twice and it was so good. I have so much chicken breast left from Costco. I put it in my freezer. So I just needed to make it. So let me get my shit out. Also, I'm using rice in my soup. So I basically put the soup in the bowl, heat it up, I get lazy, so I put the rice in like a mug just because I'm like, I'm not putting it in another bowl to heat it up. It's already out here, so I put that in the microwave, heat it up, and then I combine the rice with the soup, so it's like a soup rice. Take my ladle spoon and put it in my bowl, but there's mushrooms, bok choy, red pepper, onions, garlic, chicken, like 1 chicken breast, or like 1.5 chicken breasts. I don't really know. I think 1.5 chicken breasts, but yeah, that is my dinner for tonight. I was really like, oh, I want sushi, but I'm not trying to purchase anything today. Today's like boycott everything. So I'm not going to go out. I'm going to eat. The food is at home, girl. Food is at home. And we are going to eat at home. Because if we don't eat at home, we're just wasting money on the groceries that we bought. And everybody that went to buy groceries during the snowstorm. Do you guys eat all your groceries? I'm curious. Because I definitely am. And not eating out. Since we definitely need to start cooking at home. Enjoy cooking. Okay, this is the rice in the soup. So literally I just like stir it in. It's probably so hot because I put it on 2 minutes. Eat your meals, finish your meals, do anything to make you feel satisfied. Oh, that's so interesting. It kind of looks like a smiley face. So literally the smile, the eyes, and the nose. Maybe I'm just like crazy, but let me know if you see it. All right, I'll see you guys later for like a post night snack. This is my sweet treat for the night. My cousin got this for me in Qatar, and I'm gonna have a couple and go to bed. Brush my teeth, wash my face, obviously, and go to bed. It's been a long day, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. To my lovers all around the world. Tomorrow I have so many errands to do. And maybe I'll vlog, we'll see. If you like what you saw, definitely subscribe, like, comment. Comments your favorite hobby of 2026 so far. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!